against Balan's ace-queen, and there's an ace.
Yes! John Robert loves the call now.
Baby. Come on. No jacks, please. No jacks and no sevens. No jacks, no sevens, and I don't need any more pairs.
No jacks, no sevens, and he doesn't need any more pairs.
Deuce ball.
It's a 6.
That's the chord I'm talking
Not
about.
over yet, John Robert.
Did I tell you that you look very handsome today, sir?
John Robert, he could still hit a 7.
Copian with a straight draw.
Balan thought it was over. Almost, Jean Robert.
Jean Robert, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Copian thinks he's going to hit the 4-outer.
Don't do it to me like that. That would be ugly.
Copian needs a 7 for a straight to knock out Jean Robert.
River card. Oh! It's a 7. Balan is gone.
Thank goodness it wasn't Phil.
Oh,
God.
David with queen 6. Limps in on the button. Sammy with queen 10 suited. He raises to 7,000.
I get the button. I'll take the button.
David calls.
Again, we're seeing those raises a little bit bigger than most of the other players in this field out of Sammy. That time, 3.5 times the big blind.
Queens full for Williams, and he's gonna get action because Sammy flopped trip queens.
Uh-oh.
Sammy bets 4,000 and Williams calls. 4 clubs on the turn.
Sammy picks up an irrelevant flush draw. And both of these guys are checking it.
Check, check. And the 3-outer on the river. Sammy makes queens full of 10s.
Wowzers.
He bets 15,000.
This is unbelievable. David flopped the whole wide world, and Sammy caught up on the end.
Williams raises to 35,000.
This could get nuclear. This is all pageantry by Sammy Farha.
Aris.
The nuts versus the second nuts.
This is the 20.
Sammy raises.
Bring some all in.
David goes all in. Sammy calls and shows him the unbeatable hand. David's eliminated.
Wow. Wow.
And Sorrel has been. Oh, they both have ace king. Sorrel is more willing, obviously, to get this in than theoretically than Phil.
Here's why. Phil actually is down to 200K in chips, which is only 50 bigs. So now it's light enough that he's want to, and he's hoping maybe Phil's gonna make a move with something worse. Also, he's got the same situation where even if Phil doesn't have a good hand, it's like you're putting pressure on a guy who doesn't have many points when you do. So.
And I'm not
He's going to think about it for a minute.
And then
he's going to look down. He's going to like cut out like 110,000 or 129,000 more, slide it on his 2 cards into the pot. So yeah, Phil's here's putting 100. Did I say 129,000? Because God, that looks close.
you are.
Hold on.
It's actually quite scary how connected you are to the underpinnings of his brain.
Seat 7 rates 125.
Oh, God.
125,500.
All right. I mean, I might have to leave the booth now. You can get the next guy to come in here.
Seat 1 re-raise all in. All in call.
How does he have ace king though? No jacks.
No. He's slow rolling. Slow rolling the chop.
Correct.
Wait, but you're suited, bro. You
Correct. I can't.
A big thing. Everybody stood up.
This is the worst.
Oh, Mizzy's.
I deserve to lose. I deserve to lose. Bring it on. 3 clubs.
Everybody wants Phil to lose this.
Whatever. I'm in Montreal. I'm having a good time doing something.
3 of hearts. Oh no.
Wow. This is like the sickest moment.
I gotta be ready to hug you if things go wrong. Either way, you're getting a hug.
Yeah.
You're getting.
I think he's getting get through the hands thing again.
Kid.
Queen of clubs.
I looked at the ace king of hearts.
I'm okay with the chop.
I deserve the
really
club.
am.
I deserve it, don't I?
Kind
I
of.
deserve it.
A little bit.
Vanessa, I deserve it. Right?
A little bit. A little bit.
I don't know
Phil's
if I
energy is not good here. He has his backpack. I'm not. I'm feeling worried about this.
The gods saw it. They were on vacation.
It's feeling clubby.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's why it really is.
Wow, wow, wow. And that is not the Premier League for Phil Locke, but it is not.
As you can see, he looks in on Jack 4 and calls. Ace 10 of diamonds for Eugene. He checks.
Chong taking a bit of a different approach here, not raising the button.
And Eugene has flopped the nut flush.
He's got the royal flush draw. Not that he needs it.
Jacks for Joseph. Catch-up has bet 1,600. And Chong calls.
Now give Eugene credit. By having bet the flop, he makes it that much more difficult for Joe to put him on the flush. Who would bet the nut flush on the flop, right?
It's a tough turn card for Joe. He has made 3 of a kind and bets 3,000.
And that's, of course, because Eugene checked it to him, which is a fantastic check. He's reeling Joe in here.
Oh, rivers of 4 of spades and a full house for Chong.
Are you kidding me? This is the first pot we're seeing in this match, the nut flush against a boat.
Kachalov is checked. Chong bet 6,600.
There is a pair out there, but you can't expect Eugene to just call, and in fact, you see the raise to 18,000. Joe is loving this.
I'm all in.
And he's going to try to put Eugene all in.
Oh, that looks said it all. Eugene knows with the pair out there, the nut flush is vulnerable. And if you've got the nut flush, what is Joe shipping it with?
I feel like a little if I just called you with this.
And Eugene lays down the ace-high flush.
That's no Harvey home game play. That's a disciplined laydown.
Whole level four-handed now. I mean, there's a couple more hands left. But...
Yeah, we have. But, I mean, there's bound to be some action this level. Especially when the blinds are about to go up and people know it. See you like now. I think you qualify too, Tom.
You know,
He's all in. Roland's gonna call. Even though they're first and second, I mean, not one of them is gonna be a huge tip later. It's just the way it is.
Just saying, I mean, it was early in last match. They were still six-handed when Roland made a raise with the eights and Dwan moved all in. He folded, but this is completely different, right?
It's way different. I mean, the blinds are so much higher. It's
said no so
insta
fast,
call.
how can you ask how much it is and then say no to ace queen?
316,000. There's the ace.
Oh, and the ace.
Good game.
All right.
Not yet, buddy.
I mean, I'm like,
You got
0.1.
straight outs.
Good game.
Wow, he shook the hand.
That's allowed.
Why would you?
Such a mistake.
That's like an accepting.
That's allowed. That's what we're chop it
Ace,
I don't do that in
king, ten, or jack to stay alive.
Oh, that's it. Hold on, slow down, slow down. You gotta do it to him now. You gotta do it to him now.
Put the code on.
I made such a big mistake. Why would you take? Why would you take? I don't know what I did. You just like put a 10 out. Cost yourself the tournament.
He knows to put the jacket on strategy. Where's the 10?
Taking his microphone off.
He's walking out the door. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Sick.
It didn't come yet. It didn't come yet. No, yo, wait. Oh my God!
Oh my God! And they're just
They might
quiet.
just push Roll in the chips. He's gone.
They're just quiet.
Yo, you're in, dude.
Unbelievable.
We were gonna slow roll you, but it came.
Oh my God! It's unbelievable.
It's putting the jack on.